Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Quizzness Jet. We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the light breeze, the skies are painted bold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizzness Jet to Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle like the light breeze, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizzness Jet Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
A huge thank you to our channel member. Did I change it? I did indeed. Aviation Crew. Didn't think I changed it then. There we go. Happy days. Hello. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. There we go. And I hope you are well. So, welcome to the stream here. We are at Porto today, over in Portugal. We are flying over to Madeira now. Now. There are a few things that we need to discuss in terms of this evening's flight in regards to this. So, you're going to be massively disappointed. We're not going in on the famous 05 approach. I can already hear the booing, so it's absolutely fine. Reason for this is because they are currently on runway 23, and if I go to runway 05, we have an enormous tailwind, which I don't fancy. So we're going to go with the runway 23 today. We haven't done 23 at Madeira, but so no exciting landing today at Madeira. So just going to point that out very, very quickly. Secondly, you'll see final day to enter our Euro 2024 sweepstake. The draw for the teams will take place tomorrow. If you want to take part, £2 needs to be entered into the link that's in the chat, literally at the top. £2 gets you into the draw, and of course then the draw for the teams will take place tomorrow. There's some other bits and bobs as well. There's a little bit of an announcement to make, but I'll do that during the stream. and something very fascinating to show you as well that popped up last night. I've posted it into our group chat, but for those that aren't in the group chat, I will show you a little bit later. So let's say hello to those that are in the chat this evening. We've got I'm Empty. Hello to you. Sarah's in the chat. Gemma's in the chat saying landing downhill will be exciting though. Should be interesting. Not done this one before. So it's a fairly straightforward run into Madeira. But it's going to be an interesting landing downhill. So lots of power for our reversers tonight. Brandon, hello to you. Says got the ATC scanner running on the in the background, picking up loads this evening. Carl Crawford, hello to you. Hope you're well. Still haven't got any sound effects. Don't know why. Wayne, hello to you. And anybody else that's lurking in the background, hello, hello. Come and say hi. So let's nosy. The iniBuilds A320NEO. We've avoided this for quite some time, but we've got it back. Because I now know what the issue was, thanks to Nabil, who has helped me out massively. If you haven't seen the 320NEO, by the way, it is excellent. It is fabulous. Very detailed. iniBuilds have done an excellent job on it, and yeah, this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to this. Did a bit of practicing yesterday, landing on the 05s in this aeroplane. Managed to butter it every single time. Just saying. Just saying. So yes, do we have a cabin? I think it missed a cabin last time. Do we have a cabin on the update? No, still no. Unless I'm missing it completely. I feel like we should have a cabin. No cabin yet. Okay, that's fine. No problem. But otherwise, the airplane looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. And it's very good to have this back. So, let's plonk ourselves here. We've got scenery for Porto as well. I will show you that is the case if we go all the way to the signage. Here we go. Aeroporto Francisco Sarcanero Airport. There you go. Beautiful Porto Airport. Happy days. Got a plane coming in as well. That's the runway we're taking off from today, is where this plane is coming in. Looks like a possible Transavia. It is Transavia. Coming in runway 35 today. So that's the runway we're departing on. Bosh! It's like having Captain Dipshit at the wheels. Fantastic. Right, let's get down to our aeroplane, which is here. Happy days. And let's get what we need. So, into the cockpit. The problem, the only issue I have is this camera here. This is far too close for me, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But otherwise, let's get the airplane started. Flight time today is about an hour and a half, according to the route we're taking, which I will happily take. Jim, also a memory of those 80 years ago. We did a little in memoriam thing at the beginning. Hope you liked it. Just something simple, but something that is very, very worthy. Otherwise, we've got Gail, evening to you, and Jack as well, and of course Jim, evening to you all. Should be in for a fun one this evening, down to Madeira. Weather is not looking too clever either. So we're going to treat it like the stock A320NEO, which from what I can remember last time is exactly what we do. Packs are already on, external power is on, we'll turn the APU on and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means we can now start the APU. No smoking signs on, we'll get the seatbelt signs to on as well, including the exit lights to armed. We will get the aircraft into its align mode, and that's that. It's not that at all. So the thing that we were missing last time, I'll just very quickly board our passengers while
boarding requested.
Shite. Shite. Bigger shite. Oh no, we're good. Jetway's moving anyway. That's fine. That was the one thing I didn't do, was connect the jetway, but we're all right. So here's our flight for today. So we can constantly update. As you can see, our arrival into Madeira is not looking clever. If we update it, this would be interesting. Few clouds at 600 feet, broken at 1200. It's always me. It's always me. Right. Here's where we went wrong last time. So because we're connected with SimBrief, we're going to load up by clicking SimBrief. That should tell us how many passengers we need. Well, board crew, why not? Load up that. That's going to tell us our cargo, our fuel. So our fuel is defaulted to 5,379 kilos, which is why we always missed or had an engine cut out last time. And apparently this is the way to do it. And I should have known this last time, but I didn't do it. So we're going to click SimBrief. There we go. So we've got 170 passengers on board today and 8,084 kilos of fuel to board onto the plane. Now, because we've got the APU running, we're going to up this ever so slightly to about 8,502. So we'll apply the load, which means the fuel will go in and the passengers will start to board. We're going to go instant. The aircraft moved. You probably can't see that, but if we have a look at the screens now, there you go. So there's the issue solved. 8,500 kilos on board, which means we are good to go. Happy days. That is us. We're pretty much done. We are ready to go. We just got to wait for the passengers to board. How are you? Let me know how you are this Thursday evening. We are very close now to the weekend. I'm very excited. Excited for sleep. That's pretty much it. Jim says, nicely started the done. Thank you, sir. It would have been completely rude not to have done something at the end. At the beginning, sorry. Yeah, glad that went down well. So here we go. We are boarding our passengers for our flight over to Madeira today. We should hopefully. I mean, you can see the cloud over the sea there is not looking too clever either. Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. Have they fixed the boarding stuff here? Looks like they have. So I remember from last time there used to be a hell of a lot of issues with 2 sets of loaders, but we've only got the one now, which is fine. We boarded up. We can't have boarded our passengers already. Last time I flew this as a test, and we were sat waiting for passengers. Hey. Okay. Apparently boarding's done. I don't trust it though. But never mind. There you go. So here's a proper look then at the 320neo from iniBuilds, different to the stock version. Let me know what you think before we get off and underway. Over to Madeira. I think it looks lovely. When you do fly it, it can be a handful. Carl's saying no passengers then. I don't know what's happened. I'm not entirely sure why we've got virtually no passengers. The payload was working fine. There's nothing else I need to do. So I don't know why we didn't board passengers, which is a bit strange. I tend to ignore this. We'll continue to update Madeira Should be interesting. Can't wait for that. So we're just waiting for the aircraft to align in the next 2 minutes or so. I don't know why we haven't boarded passengers. No cabins, no passengers. But the thing is, I flew this last weekend, just gone. What was the flight I did? Birmingham, yeah, Birmingham to Naples. And there were passengers, so I don't understand why there isn't any passengers today. Never mind. This fucking table keeps coming out every time as well, so we're going to get a lot of this tonight as well. Pissing table coming out. Never mind. So let's have a look and see how your day was today. Gemma says glad work is over for today. It's certainly been one of those days. It's been one of those weeks, isn't it? Everyone's got a story this week. It's weird. Sarah says I had to dye my hair because a few grey hairs are appearing. Embrace the grey. Definitely embrace the grey. She says she's too young. Never too young to be grey. Right, let's put the APU bleed on. And let's also, while we're here, let's just set the TCAS. So it's ready to go. Happy days. GPS primary is good. We need 2. We're not actually done at all. Because we've got to do the flight plan and stuff. I totally forgot about that. Right. Fingers crossed it should select it. Here we go. Should select the flight. I've got the file. No, didn't like it. Error downloading. That is fine. We can work with that. So let's go for it. Let's put in the flight for today, which is oh god. So it's Lima Papa Romeo. We are going to Lima Papa Mike Alpha. There we go. So now we've got the flight plan set and ready. So we've got the file that we've put into a separate folder away from the flight simulator. So it's now recognizing the legs and everything else, which is good news. So we'll insert that. Happy days. Check IRS. Sure. Let's... Let's not. So you have some too. I've got grades in my beard. I've got like 1 or 2 grey hairs in my beard. Personally, I put it down to stress, but there you go. Right, we can. That'll do itself absolutely fine, and we should have 8.5. There we go. Happy days. Cool. We'll go to the flight plan. We'll select our departure out of Porto today, which is runway 35. And we are going on the Asmo 2 Whiskey departure. Beautiful. In it goes. And Madeira, sadly, not 05 today. Unfortunately, we are going in on runway 23. And we're going in via the Lida 1 Papa approach, which is there. I don't fancy fighting the tailwinds personally, otherwise I would have happily gone for 05, but we'll try and play it a little bit safe with this aeroplane. So there you go, flight is in the system, ready to go. We don't need to do our performance. Okay. Now, if I know this aeroplane, it should be something like a 135, a 141, a 147, something like that. Otherwise, I think we are good on that front. Happy days. We're good. Yeah, excuse me. Bernice Thompson, hello to you. Hope you're well. Carl says, had to get the boiler repaired today. I started to leak overnight and cut the grass and hedges. And Jim says, hold on, your boiler leaked and cut the grass and hedges. Very good, very good. Oh dear, it's an RNAV. Love them. I do like an RNAV approach. I must admit, I do quite enjoy an RNAV approach. So yes, right. Other than that, I think we're good. Let's go for push. I'm trying to remember if this worked last time. I think it did. No, it didn't. But we'll try it. Here we go. Oh, we've got to get rid of the GPU and stuff. Right, hang on a sec. Right, so GPU, goodbye to you. And chocks, goodbye to you. Aircraft is still on. Good stuff. We'll need to turn on our wind shear predictor, which we've just done by knocking the switch up. Yeah, otherwise we're good.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Good stuff. Beacon on. Let's go. So good to have the iniBuilds back. So good to have it back.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
Jim says told boiler get out and cut the grass. Wasn't too happy and said fuck off. Knew it was a mistake saying that to the missus, says Jim. Very good. Very good, sir. Right, we're going to full screen. Might miss a few comments here, but just bear with me. If you stick around, not only have we got an announcement, there's a little teaser for something that happened as well. Also, confirmation, what we spoke about last night in terms of setting up a podcast is going to go ahead. We are going to do it. So stay tuned for that one. Not even going to see what that is. Right, here we go. Let's go for the push. How far are we? Okay, we're there. I don't think we need to be that far away. But let's go there. Right, here we go. Let's go for the push. I'm also going to turn the sound up and turn my microphone off because I want you to listen to the pushback and the start of the engines. Here we go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release the parking brake. Absolutely. Let's go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at
Right,
wheel.
here we go. Going to turn the sound up. Microphone's going to go off for the first time in a while. Here we go.
Reset parking brakes.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
All right, the woofers. The woofers are working, which is good stuff. There you go. Beautiful sound on the startup of the 320 Neo here. If we go outside, sounds even better.
No truck disconnected. 510 kilometers. Left escape. Right escape.
What a beautiful plane. Listen to that. Beautiful. Love that. Love that a lot. Does that mean we can fly now? Yes. We can fly now, yes. Carl says, don't look in the group chat. Oh, I already looked. And, yeah. I mean, you may very well have seen me shake my head. Tom, would you say this is one of your flight sim favourites, mate? Is what my favourite. And Jim says, the fresh twat of Chatham, live by any chance? Can't be asked to go look. He is. Yes, he is. I actually think we're good to go. So, APU off. Let's get ourselves over to Madeira. We're going to turn on the lights. We're going to get the ignition to the off position because we don't need that because the engine is on. We'll press B on our keyboard, which is fine. That doesn't change anything. We're good to go. Let's taxi out to runway 35 and get ourselves over to Madeira. Aircraft is now being powered under its own power. This is not throttle or anything else. This is just literally moving under its own power. This is how powerful the airplane is. Flaps are going to be set. Beautiful stuff. So we are literally moving under no power at the minute. The aircraft's idle thrust is moving us. A couple of Swiss aircraft there as well. Beautiful. Right. The sounds, if you forget what the sounds are like, the sounds are awesome. Very, very good. Yeah, they are very, very good. So we'll get to those off and get those sounds going in a second. Porto scenery here is completely free on FlightSim.2 as well. As most sceneries that I try and pick up for free on FlightSim.2. The Madeira one is also available on FlightSim.2 as well. Excellent website for liveries and God knows what else. But yes, here we go then. So let's pause. I'm just going to put the parking brake on for a sec. And we're going to make sure that 1, nothing is coming in. 2, we are good to go. In fact, there is something coming there, but how far away is he? Have we got space for a turn and burn maybe? I think we'll wait. We'll wait for him. we'll wait for him. So yes, let me know. You've heard the startup and the woofers of the engines and everything. How does it sound? How does it look? It flies lovely. Controlling it is fantastic. It's got the more exciting stuff when you're flying it in crosswinds. I experienced that yesterday. I put the crosswinds on as a test to make sure that 1, the Madeira scenery worked, and 2, the airplane worked with it. And landing it in crosswinds was something. It was a lot of fun. So if we do any A320 flight, A320neo flights now, we're going to stick with the iniBuilds now that we've got it doing its thing, which is always quite nice. Aircraft. What my favourite plane to fly on here? No. I mean, the iniBuilds is great. The 320neo is pretty good. However, 737 is going to be my favourite because it's lovely. It's really nice to fly. This could become it could come up there with the A300 and the 737. But got to do more flights with it first, and then hopefully it should be fine. Right, he's coming in. So we're going to line up behind this one once he's in. Brandon giving us some ATC there. It says Air Portugal 1709 behind landing A320. Line up and wait. Runway 36 behind. Roger Dodger. Can we hear a little spool up from the exterior too? Okay, you want a little bit of exterior? Okay, so here we go. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I... Just while we're waiting, I'll get you the sound. Hang on. This is the spool up. Mic is definitely off, and I've been talking to myself for the last 30 seconds. Don't worry, we're absolutely fine. I was just having a look to see if there was a sound thing, because on the A300 you could find the sound. There's a panel for the sound, and doesn't seem to be one on here, so maybe it is actually quite quiet. So yes. Anyway, right, sound's going to go up again. We're going to line up and get ready to go. Here we go. As we go to Madeira. Let's line up and wait. How far away is this aircraft? In fact, we might be alright. It might be good for a turn and burn. Here we go. Under a little bit of power. Should be good to go. Let's turn and burn. Here we go. Enjoy the sounds of the iniBuilds A320neo as we depart for Madeira. Turn it. And burn it. In 3, 2, 1. Now. hella quiet, isn't it? Can't believe how quiet it is. It's frighteningly quiet. It's incredible. Not a single sound. Beautiful. There we go. I'm just gonna get some screenshots here, as I always do. Autopilot is on, so the aircraft is flying itself. But there you go. Look how beautiful that is. Compared to the stock version, mwah, chef's kiss. Beautiful. Love it. So we should bank shortly. We're going to get the flaps into the up position so we can get a little bit more speed. Otherwise, sun's there. Should be a sunset arrival into Madeira. And if we have a nosy, in fact we don't need to have a nosy because we can just do this. Beautiful. There you go. As if we were on board. Listen to that noise from behind the engine. But just in front. Totally different as well. I like the fact they've captured that. Beautiful. So, departing Porto. Just going to grab some screenshots here of this beautiful A320neo. Look at the lines. The lines are incredible. Huge fan of this. I love this. I could totally get used to this. This is a beautiful plane. There are plans for me to fly this long haul. Not going to mention what, because Captain Sponge is watching, so everyone can say hello to Captain Sponge. Beautiful. I'm going through the. I'm just button pressing at the moment. Dirty window shot there. Lee Class has more original productions, of course. Well, what else did you expect? Brandon says stunning scenery. It's all just a stock scenery. I don't have anything downloaded for it. But we're going to have these views when we get to our cruise. Just trying to... There we go. Beautiful, look at that. Give me some more of that all day long. Where's the one for the other side then? So that's... Okay, so that's there. That's that one. That's that one. That's that one. But then we don't have one for the other side? How bizarre. Okay. So we will probably go for something like this as we sort of watch the sunset. Sounds like a plan to me. Right, we're past 10,000 feet. So we're going to go into our standard barometer, barometric pressure, whatever. Landing lights are going to come off. Otherwise, we are... I think that's us. We're going to set ourselves up now to go to cruise. We're going to lower the nose so we don't go too mental with it, because we don't need to. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is us over to Madeira. It's a beautiful plane. Beautiful plane. Definitely looking to fly this long haul because you can fly it long haul. So we will see. We will see. Gemma's back in a bit. No worries at all. Yeah, there you go. Let me get my screenshots uploaded. Stunning. Love it. Absolutely love it. So we're off to Madeira. And we have also got tomorrow's flight to deal with. So we've got to pick tomorrow's flight, of course. Bit of a longer one tomorrow. And we've also got announcements and previews and whatever else to do. Darren Smith, evening to you, says evening all, more fake planing. Yes, more fake planing indeed. And William O'Mara, hello to you, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I'll keep reminding everybody, because it is the final day that you can enter our Euro 2024 sweepstake. There is cash money up for grabs. All you have to do is enter £2 into our sweepstake, which goes into the winner's pot. The draw for the teams will be made tomorrow on stream. Today is the final day that you can enter. In the meantime, just while that happens, let's get tomorrow's flight sorted. Jack, I'm sure you get nervous if you fart. Do you know what I mean? Right. Regions for tomorrow. Here we go. We got North America, Europe, Asia, and South America. They're going to be longer flights for tomorrow. What do you want to see? Sarah says one. Yeah, Sarah, I mean, like I said, gets nervous over a fart, so, you know, it'll be fine. Sarah, I know. So those of you that are watching, like I said, last day to enter our Euro 2024 sweepstake, which kicks off next week. Or kicks off a week tomorrow. I think it's a week tomorrow, isn't it? Germany against Scotland. So I might potentially do something like a watch along. We'll see. We'll see. Might do a watch along instead of a flight sim stream. Who knows? What there? I'm empty. Says what runway will you land at? Runway 23 today, not the 05s. 05's got too much of a tailwind to even attempt it. Sarah says for what? I wasn't listening. Euros next week. Kicks off with Germany versus Scotland. Might do a watch along instead of a flight, you never know. Or a bit of both. Or maybe Germany to Scotland as a flight, who knows. Could be quite interesting. Wayne's in the Lurkers Lounge. He's on the verge of throwing his PC out the window. The other thing to kind of mention to you guys as well is that Sunday night is our free show, and we are hosting a games night by playing Worms World Party Remastered. I played a little bit of it today and got my butt whooped by a computer. That's how bad I am at it. But I've got to get used to it and everything else, so I think it'll be a lot of fun. And next week we've got something quite interesting coming as well on Tuesday, of all times. On Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that one. I'm not going to reveal too much just yet, but we've got something interesting coming on Tuesday, providing it works. Yeah, if you've got controllers, try it. Alright, Europe once again. I can deal with that. Okay, let's see what we could potentially be doing tomorrow. Cool. Alright. William, the game is called Worms World. Hang on. Worms World Party Remastered. It's you can pick it up on thingy. CD keys at the moment for a very low price of 79 pence. Sarah's just naming all sorts at the minute. Easy, Sarah, son. Easy. Here we go. So yes, if you're a fan of obviously the flight simulator, I would strongly suggest you stick around for something that popped up yesterday that I thought was quite interesting. I shared it into our group chat. Why do a Jerryism? Easy, Shan, because why not? Jerry? Who's Jerry? Call it, I don't know, call it a bit of a piss take. Think of the pictures that she has. Ah, very good. Jerry Springer, like it. Yeah, good diversion that. Jerry. She is. Sarah's just literally naming all the airlines she's got pictures of. Jerry. Aer Lingus Retro. Can you do like Gatwick to Lanzarote on the 787-2E? Maybe a little long for that one. We could probably look into something like that. The reason I say a little long is because the boarding for the 787 is going to take forever. So I would if it was a short flight, or we could do it where we just don't take passengers. So there is that option, I guess, as well. Paul Hussey. Gifting 1 to Punch Lounge membership going to William Omerod. Paul, thank you so much for your continued support. Brandon, your name is going into the hat for the sweepstake. Thank you, sir. Stick you down for it. Here we go. Brandon's name goes on the list. Happy days. So today is the last day for entering the sweepstake. Air France 220. There's no 220 on the sim, Sarah, otherwise I probably would. But I can't because there isn't one. Let me know about the sounds as well. If the music sound is at a decent level, do you want me to turn it down a little bit? Let me know. Bippity Bop, who was that? Gail, you're in. Just seen it. You're in the sweepstake. Sound is fine. Cool. We'll go just a little bit more. Draw will be tomorrow. How long are we looking at for tomorrow's flight? My guess would be somewhere in the lines of about 2.5 hours. That's kind of the region I'm looking at. It's about 2.5 hours. So remember, the draw will be happening tomorrow. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, my mouse is not playing. It's playing silly buggers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 people taking part so far, which means we are all getting 3 teams as it stands. We are getting 3 teams each as it stands. If we get to 12 people that join, it will be 2 teams each. As we continue our climb. Looks very eerie, doesn't it, at the minute? Looking outside this window. Very, very eerie. So yes. So I hope you're all well. I hope your day was fine. Hope you're doing well. So yeah. So confirmation, Brandon. Your name is in there. Gail, your name is in the sweepstake as well. Draw will be tomorrow, as we look for flights to do as well. Just trying to think if there's anything else I might need to add to that. I don't think there is. So yeah, plenty of time still till the end of the stream. You are more than welcome to join sweepstake. Just got to press the link that's pinned to the top of the chat, donate the £2, and you'll be in with a chance. Also, fans of older aircraft, there is some news coming to you shortly, so you might want to hold your horses as to what you're doing. If you enjoy the flight sim streams, you're probably going to enjoy this little bit of news that we're about to share with you. This came up yesterday on a developer stream. and it took me and a lot of other people by surprise. I will show you in a second. Newcastle the room, says Carl. Brandon, no worries. We'll see you tomorrow for the draw. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's show it now. Just while I'm grabbing some more routes here for the poll, let me show you. So last night, Microsoft developers were on a stream, and I went onto Facebook because I totally missed it. Saw a screenshot that was shared. Now, I was quite interested by the screenshot that was shared. Not normally massively into them unless they do catch my eye. This one did catch my eye, and it's an aircraft that you and I have spoken about many times. We've tried to fly, it didn't work. Might not have to wait much longer if rumours are true. Just saying. Just saying. Now, supposedly, in the works, supposedly, nothing's confirmed. But supposedly, judging by that picture, there may be a very new flying legend to come to the flight simulator, being, of course, the Boeing 707-320 Combi. Indeed. So, the reason it took me by surprise, this one, is because the fact is that livery that it's wearing is an original flight simulator livery called Orbit Airlines. So I'm just going to let this one sink in for a little bit. Lee, thank you very much, by the way. You are in the sweepstake. What do we think? I'd love this to be true. I think this would be excellent. They must have some access to a 707 somewhere in the world to get. This looks amazing, by the way. And lots of people are hoping for the water injection as well. You know, the big black smoke out the back. If this is indeed very true. But it's definitely something to get the get the heart racing and just be like, oh, maybe. So I'll leave that on screen just very quickly, just while we crack on here a little bit more. I'm going to try and find some more routes here, but yes, potentially coming to the flight simulator as a local legend, the Boeing 707, the airline, the plane that kicked off the jet age for the Americans and stole the show. So there you go. Rumours. We like a good rumour. But it is, yeah, very interesting to see. Dom, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Sarah's just naming all sorts. Dom says, what does everyone think about IPS Airways starting Islamabad operation out of Manchester with the A340-600? I'm assuming this is to potentially cover for the fact that Pakistan International Airlines are getting their European certification back. Do you have the Aer Lingus? I've got the Aer Lingus rugby livery. Yes, both of them. Got both. There we go. We're above the clouds, looking stunning against the backdrop there. Let's have a look outside. Oh yeah! Oh, you naughty bastard! Look at that. I feel like our nose is quite high here. In fact, it may be alright actually. I'm just going to check. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're alright, we're good. We go back to this view here. Happy days. Let's check out the other ones. We've got the winglet lit up there as well, beautifully. Yeah, let's go with that. Just because I quite like that view. Yeah, let's go with that. Fabulous. Hour and 16 minutes before we get down to Madeira. Lee says, are PIA going to get their LHR slots handed back? My guess is probably not immediately. I guess they would have to get them back. I don't think they'd be handed them, because I think there's not been an airline that's been covering it, has there really? So many UK flights coming up on this suggestive or website now. Gemma's back. Welcome back, Gemma. Beautiful. Love this Neo. This version of the Neo is excellent. Huge fan of this one. I've buttered the last two landings into Madeira, so fingers crossed we can do the same. Sarah's just again naming airlines that she's already got. She's got photos of. Gemma says, I've missed a vote. You have missed a vote, yes. You missed a vote for the region for tomorrow. Obviously Europe was picked. But we are doing, or in a second we'll be doing, the route itself. What you also missed, not that you did, because the fact that it's in the group chat, but yeah, there we go. Rumours are the Boeing 707-320C for Combi is potentially coming back. Coming to the flight simulator. Rumoured! I'm empty says, will you try the PMD 777 when it's going to be out? Of course, 100%. It's looking very good. It's the 300 version first, and then the 200 to follow. Sarah's gonna get timed out soon for spamming in the chat. I'm the only one that can do it. So if she does get timed out, it'd be because of me. Jim's suggesting a cargo like 747 return flight. Oh no, not return flight. Sorry, have we not? We did that, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did press back to Luxembourg because didn't a certain sponge decide that they were going to copy? Is that right? And it all kicked off or something. Yeah, Jim remembers. It's been a while since we've done the 747 though. Sarah going for private jets, something we've not done for a while. We'll look into doing some more of that next week. Definitely private jets next week, with potential private jet long haul to come. Rob Brown, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Thursday. We are an hour and 12 away from landing down at Madeira. We are not going in on 05. I don't want to burst anyone's bubble. 05 has too much of a strong tailwind to even attempt it tonight. So we're going in on 23. So, topic of conversation for tonight. Very quickly. Long haul. Rob, I've got to get that downloaded. Thanks for reminding me. I will do that over the weekend. I'll get that downloaded over the weekend. Darren says, if the Boeing 707 does happen, do ZAS Egypt, Gatwick to Athens. I did this flight in 1987. Sounds like a great shout. If it does, let me know. Or remind me, sorry, and we'll look into it. It's going to take a while to learn it, that's for sure. Right, topic of conversation tonight is the question I heard on the radio, which was, if you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? So if you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? I think we had a fascinating chat about food stuff yesterday. Food quirks. So I think it could be an interesting topic of conversation here, which is one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'll be interested to see what suggestions you come up with. I think I know what one I would listen to for the rest of my life. I think it's more if you have to. If it's one song, if you were almost like, I don't know, let's say held at gunpoint and you were like, you must listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? I didn't think it was that complicated a question, but so, okay, so it's more if you're forced to. If you're forced to listen to one song for the rest of your life, which one's it going to be? Dom says Old Lang Syne, Universal Song of Friendship, and people everywhere know it. It's a good shout. Jack says Joel Dolce, shut up your face. Maybe you should probably take heed and take your own advice there, Jack. Shut up your face, because it's a golden tune, it's a classic. Happy by Pharrell Williams, says Lee, and Sarah says right now it would be Too Sweet by Hosier. Sarah says, sorry, not Sarah. Gemma says Things Can Only Get Better by D Ream. And I'm Empty says Kvarken. I think right now, if I had to choose one, I think I'd listen to Charlotte Sands. The song's called Spite. I think it's very good. I've been listening to it on and off. Like on repeat for a while. And it does not get boring. It's such a good tune. It's a tricky one. Gets you thinking. Definitely gets you thinking. And I think it's a good topic of conversation. Definitely gets you thinking. Rob says, although not a massive Coldplay fan, Vida La Vida does strike a chord, so it must have something. Yeah, Spite by Charlotte Sands I think I'd listen to. But it's difficult because you got like Half-Lives and stuff, and I'm a huge Half-Lives fan, so... But at the moment, that's the song I do listen to the most. So I think that'll probably be the one. Sarah's a fan of Coldplay. See, I don't like Coldplay. I think the music is too dreary and boring. Just my humbled opinion. I just think it's boring. Just the music's a bit boring and bland. Talk by Talk, says Darren. Sarah says, any Westlife song either. Gareth says, Count My Blessings by Anissa. I think we played that on request night, didn't we? If I remember correctly, I think it was very good. Jack doing his plastic fan stuff again. Says, actually, I'll change to Half-Lives Echo. One of my all times. Linda's voice just goes through you on that song, and well, to be honest, I don't think there's a better group at the moment. I know she might watch Jack, but I mean... Sarah says was in Insomnia today and they had a Half-Life song on. Very good. Here we go. That's what I like. Topics of conversation. Here we go. Rob says his taste is from Pet Shop Boys. Go West to Bubba O'Reilly from The Who and everything else in between. Very good. I like Bubba O'Reilly. Jim would probably listen to Beat It Trooper mashup. He likes that one. He does like that. Darren Smith, my music teacher, used to hate friggin' in the riggin' by the Foreskins. They were a skinhead band. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Dom says, here's an idea for a show, Jackie's Karaoke Night. Probably something else you can get nervous at. We could have guests as backing singers. And Darren says Jim and Dom like 500 miles. But that's a little bit stereotyping there. But I'm all for it. A Jim and Dom duet sounds like a great idea. I'm about to get my ass whipped, of course, but I think it's a great idea. Dom says only if there are 500 more, and I guess at the same time only if he could be that man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just phrasing. I mean, you never know. Jim says I'd cheat on that choice, go for one of those medleys with several songs in it. It is a great song, it is a good song. Rob says I'm more certain of on a torture song would be Amy MacDonald murdering Flower of Scotland at Hampden Park before a Scotland game. Oh, don't be dissing our girl Amy. Don't be dissing her. You take that back. Whether she actually has done or not, I don't know, but you take that back. If you enjoy the stream so far, do feel free to hit the like button. Helps us out immensely, as it always does. You can also support the channel this evening via super stickers, super chats, or gifting some memberships to those who are watching this evening that don't have a membership. Yeah, Rob is totally talking shit. Don't be dissing our girl. You wash your mouth out with soap, young man. How very, very dare you. Lee Class gifting 1 Departure Lounge membership, going to James Cridland. Lee, thanks so much for the support, as always. Getting there eventually. Got one more route to find. Iron Brew. He spelled it wrong, that's why. Sarah's being pedantic. You spelt it wrong. I'm assuming Wayne has actually thrown his PC out the window, considering he's gone very quiet. I'm assuming his PC's now flying. Mind you, if Wayne did throw his PC out the window, it would probably still land better than Max does. Just saying. Did you pick flights yet? Yeah, I've got one more to go. One more to go, and we will be there. Fear not, young Sarah, fear not. I spelled it wrong. Yeah, apparently you spelled the brew bit wrong. Apparently, you know, the iron brew is obviously the O and the whatever, you know. You don't need me telling you. There you go, Wayne's there, losing the will to live. There he is. Rob's getting all tonto now. Oh dear. Right, just waiting for this bloody website to do its thing. Coca-Cola 10 times better, Rob. Fight me, says Jack. Jack, you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag. Don't be challenging Rob. I'm actually backing Rob on this one as well, because Iron Brew is fucking excellent. Iron Brew, a cold one that's been in the fridge on a nice hot day, is excellent. William Emerald says, what does it taste like? Never had it. It's hard to explain what it tastes like, but it's like, I don't know, it's maybe someone can try and explain how it tastes. I think it's one of those, it tastes, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard to explain the actual taste of it, but it's very nice. Maybe someone will be able to help. Rotten, says Sarah. You wash your mouth out, young lady. Jim says tastes like iron. Very good, you lot. Help the guy out. He's never had it. Help the chap out. We're not here to slate people because they've never had something. Cream soda. I mean, yeah, it doesn't taste like cream soda, but cream soda is an excellent drink. Just going to put that out there as well. Cream soda is a fabulous invention. Disgusting. Disgusting. Depends what's disgusting. Are you still on about Iron Brew or are you on about cream soda? Because if you're on about cream soda, I will time you out. Got an idea. Just scrolling through. So I've just had an idea. So I'm going to go quiet for a second, just because I am nosying here. That's something. Oh, Darren, yes. I was hoping someone would say it. Cream soda and ice cream, vanilla ice cream, like a cream soda float. Oh God, that's amazing. What an excellent suggestion. Right, here we go. Here come your roots, finally. Southend to Alicante, Belfast to Krakow, Eindhoven to Cluj, or Berlin to Palma de Mallorca. One of those, please, is for tomorrow. Red cola and ice cream. Oh, that ice cream floats, man, they were amazing. Gemma's off to bed. No worries, you've had a bit of a crap day, but hope you get plenty of sleep and hope you feel better. Dom says check out the new Iron Brew Euros advert, man. I'll have a look at that after we're done here, and I'll let you know on Instagram what my thoughts were. Or like any flavored ice cream. Yeah, any flavored ice cream with cream soda was excellent, because the ice cream would like almost crystallize. It was weird how it worked, but I tell you what, put it in a glass, a couple of scoops of ice cream, cream soda, beautiful. Give it to me all night long. Give it to me. Thank you, Dom. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Oh, okay. If it stays the way it is, we've got a choice of 2 airlines. That's all I'm saying. There's a choice of 2 airlines if it stays the way it is. Which means it may have to go to another vote. I'll tell you what, let me watch it now. I'm going to mute my mic just because of potential, obviously, copyright shit. Back in a second. I'm just going to have a nosy at what Dom sent me. That's excellent. I like that. They've done very well. They've done very well with that. That's awesome. I like that. So you're voting for Southend to Alicante, Belfast to Krakow, Eindhoven to Cluj, or Berlin to Mallorca for tomorrow's flight? Yeah, the man shaft livery advert is fantastic. I like that. Scotland are going out in the groups, but I mean, it's good fun. Alright, if you want to get involved with the Euro 2024 sweepstake that we are running for a cash prize at the end of it, if you enter £2, the link that's at the top of the chat, you will get yourself entered into the sweepstake. Cash prize at the end of it. Well worth having a go. Bit fun. Darren says Bailey's coffee, vanilla ice cream and a dash of vodka and mix well scrumbly. Take the coffee out. Sounds delightful. Even with the coffee there. David Bone, hello to you. Hope you're well. David's here, which means we can just quickly talk about it. We spoke yesterday about potentially doing a general chit chat podcast with myself and David, talking about whatever comes to mind. Lots of people were up for it, so I will confirm we're going to do it. It'll be in the works, it'll be in the planning, and we'll get everything sorted and we'll go from there. Darren Graham, good evening to you. Says really hate family and residence meetings. Good evening all. Rob Brown says talking of man shouts, England getting beat at the semi again by Germany on penalties. Hopefully, the Euros talk has begun. Love it. This is why I believe we should do something like a watch along when we're watching the football and stuff. I see loads of YouTubers doing it, obviously for their own like footballing channels, but I think it'd be quite interesting to do it here as well. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So we've got a tie as it stands at the moment. Southend to Alicante, Belfast to Krakow, and Berlin to Palma de Mallorca, all getting 31% of the vote. Next vote wins it, I suppose. Which one for tomorrow? Or on game nights, do a flight between the two playing countries. I was thinking that. I was definitely thinking that. Because you could easily do one between Germany and Scotland. The longer ones, like Serbia and England, could be tricky for an evening unless you do it on a week, like a weekend. But yeah, it could be interesting. Sun beginning to set on our aeroplane, but it still looks good. Oh boy, does it look good, and does it sound good too. Here's the conditions that we are dealing with. To go down into Madeira, it's not looking good. Just a layer of cloud at the top here, as you can see. But the aeroplane in the late evening sunshine, looking very good. Beautiful. Right over the top of us. There it goes. Bit of separation. Straight over the top of us. William O'Morod says the first game should be fun. This is why I'm thinking next Friday. Next Friday, 100% we should do like a watch along rather than a flight sim. Rob says us jocks might be pish, but we do it in feckin' style, even more creative ways to exit a tournament. Right, so now a tie between Southend and Alicante and Belfast and Krakow. One of the two will be for tomorrow. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you do. Of course, tomorrow we'll have the draw for the teams. See who gets who. Oh god, next Sunday, innit? Next Sunday's when England kick off. That's the quiz. Oh no! How's that going to work? What are we going to do? Oh, England kick off on the... Oh. Oh, now we've got problems. Now we've got problems. Next Sunday is obviously the England game, isn't it? England-Serbia. And it's also the quiz. Oh, no! Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, God, no. No, no, no. Good Lord. No idea. I'm just going to have a nosy at the time here because I don't feel like the time is correct. That's the weather. Dipshit. Time. Oh, no, it is. It is correct. What time is kickoff next Sunday? I believe it's 8 o'clock. I'm fairly certain it's 8 o'clock next week. Which is the worst time because the quiz will be an hour old then. Oh no! Oh crap. Oh, okay. I might need to rethink. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Alright, leave it with me. I'm going to think about it. Carl says to move the quiz to 6 PM and then go into the game. Just an idea. So you mean like go from the quiz, get the quiz done, then go into the watch along? Is that right? Why do I not feel like the time is correct? For Portugal, this should be... Oh, it is a live time. That is a live time. Okay. Who knows? Paul saying do a watch along for the England game. God. So it's a quiz next Sunday. Model Mania 23rd. I'm going to have to look at the scheduling here for the Euros. God. Right, Sunday. Right, Denmark-England's on a Thursday at 5 o'clock. And then the last match day, England-Slovenia 25th. Which is a Tuesday. So we could definitely do watch-alongs for that. And then it's either 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Okay. Darren Smith, no worries. We'll see you soon. I definitely think we'll definitely do Euro watch along, 100%. Might not be for everybody, but I think it'd be good fun. Oh, it's the quiz though. Unless I move the quiz to the Saturday. To move it back a day. Or just move it to earlier in the day. Okay, leave it with me. I'm going to think about it. I'll think about it. I'll move it to later, earlier in the day, maybe. Got to see if everyone's free for that. I think a watch along would be good. I can't show the footage though. I can't show the match because I'll get done for it. So it would just be me watching it and then having a chat in the chat. I might do something like a flight sim as well, just as a watch along. I don't know, or maybe just do a watch along on its own sort of thing. I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off this week coming as a sort of a mental break from everything. So it gives me an opportunity to have a look at what I can do in terms of getting the stream set up for like watch-alongs. Still waiting for one vote to end it between Southend and Alicante and Belfast and Krakow. Whilst we have currently 35 minutes before we are due to land in Madeira. Just one more vote. If you haven't voted already, just need one vote between Southend and Alicante or Belfast and Krakow for tomorrow's flight. And then during the flight, we'll do the draw for who gets who. For the sweepstake. Rob says shot per goal while you watch along and chili bean for every goal against. Good lord. It will be definitely like a lot of football talk. So if you're in for the banter, absolutely fine. Obviously it's sweepstake as well. So it may be your team that comes up. You may be the ones that get Serbia. You may be the ones that get Slovenia. You may be the ones that get Denmark. Or you might be the ones to get England. We're going to have a lot of fun with the Euros. Not going to be every game because obviously I'm going to be working, sorry. But I might see if I can try and do a watch along for as many of the games as possible. Probably the evening games, if anything. Like the 8 o'clockers. And then like maybe if the England games or something like that, or like the bigger games, then obviously we'll stick with just the watch along. Just one vote needed. Just need that one last vote. Ignore that sound. That is that's Captain Dipshit wiping his camera after resetting the flight sim. Yeah, one more vote needed. So, okay, so I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue to the airlines and everything else, just to kind of sway the vote your way. Southend to Alicante, very obviously EasyJet, which means we'll be back on the NEO again tomorrow. Belfast to Krakow will either be the NEO or the Ryanair 737. And Berlin to Palma de Mallorca is going to be the retro Air Berlin A320. Which one do you fancy? So there you go. So Southend to Alicante will be the NEO, EasyJet. Belfast to Krakow probably more likely to be Ryanair or Buzz, 737 Max. And Berlin to Palma de Mallorca is most likely going to be Air Berlin. Some classic retro ops, Air Berlin A320 from Phoenix. Now you know. Captain Fuckwit is about to smash his plane into the runway. There it is, there it is. Bosh! Fucked it yet again. So yeah, so we're going to do some watch-alongs for the Euros. I think that'd be quite good, especially if we've got a sweepstake going. I'll tell you what, let's end the poll there. Let's do a separate poll for 2 of those. And then we'll get a definitive winner. Especially now that you know which airline and everything else is going to get used. Right, here we go again. Southend to Alicante is EasyJet on the A320NEO, or Belfast to Krakow is the Buzz 737 Max. Meanwhile, we are 29 minutes away from landing. Sun starting to set as well, looking beautiful. Okay, stand by, folks, because okay, so here's how it's going to work. I've got to try and see how this is going to potentially work out here. So Friday night next week, we're going to do Germany against Scotland watch along. Sunday we could probably do all 3. Poland against Netherlands, Slovenia, Denmark. Yeah, okay, alright, that's the one I've got to try and work out. But next, yeah, so Saturday, we could probably do Italy, Albania. I'd like to do Spain, Croatia, but I don't think I'll be able to. So Italy, Albania, Germany against Scotland, and then England. Preventing that Sunday, we could probably do all 3. It's just trying to work out which one to not watch, and try and do the quiz then. It's going to be interesting. Right, let's end the poll. It's Southend to Alicante, and not just EasyJet. I'm going to have a look at that a little bit later. Let me go on to the website here, 2 seconds, because it's not just going to be any 320neo tomorrow for EasyJet. I will tell you why. Right, inbound in a second. Just while we've got a bit of time, we'll be descending shortly. Just going to get to this thumbnail for tomorrow. Always makes me laugh when Captain Dipshit ends the stream. It's like, you lot have been excellent. I'm like, who's been watching? No one's been fucking watching, mate. Like, who are you thanking? Why is that? Cool. Alright, there we go. Right, let me... Right, so I need to duplicate that. I need to edit this. You're about to see why it's not just standard. Doing the thumbnail now. We're going to start descending shortly. First time flying out of Southend tomorrow as well, which would be quite nice. And we'll go for... Not. Fabulous. Right. Should be quite an interesting one, this one tomorrow. Looking forward to this. Did say we stay clear of EasyJet, however, we are going to do it, and we are going to do it in style because not only is it just EasyJet out of Southend, tissues at the ready, Europe car for Jack, Europe car livery tomorrow for our 320 Neo iniBuilds once again. As we head down to Alicante. Probably about the same sort of time, I would say. 7:15 kickoff for this one. All his imaginary chatters. I don't know who he was thanking. He was thanking somebody. But I don't know who he was thanking. I'm going to have a look at the schedule for the Euros. And I'm going to have a look and see what we can do during the week. Prefer Hertz, says Dom. That's probably the Ryanair one. William Emerald says 10 out of 10. I figured we'd do something a little bit different. I've got the standard EasyJet livery. But let's do something different because why not? Last call as well for anybody who wanted to take part in this sweepstake. Teams that are left over will make it a giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway if the teams that are left over don't get claimed. So if you want to take part and stand a good chance of winning the cash prize, link top of the chat, wherever it is. To get your £2 entry in. In the meantime, I'm going to go fill my drink up. I'll be back in a moment. You said their money's on Liechtenstein. Yes, Jack says 3 teams each. At the moment, it's 3 teams each. Anyone can win. That's the idea, Jack. David, you're in. Welcome on board, sir, to the sweepstake. Your name is in there. Thanks, Rob. We've got a beautiful fiery sunset here. This is looking quite impressive. If we go back to our... Check that out. That's quite something right there. Rob says, just don't mention the Pharaohs, Dom. Vagar is cunts of a place to get into. Ask Tom. To write Stefan Kuntz, apparently. For those unaware, Stefan Kuntz was a German player. He was a German football player during Euro '96, Stefan Kuntz. Also the name on the back of the German shirts and the 3 Lions video from Badil and Skinner. Wayne's finally got the secret game for Tuesday all worked out. We've got 10 of you playing the sweepstake. 2 more for an even section. If not, there's going to be some some teams left over. Quite an impressive sunset here. Look at that. That's quite something. Beautiful sky. Quite beautiful. Did you hear Maguire is out? Yes, I did. I've also seen the final squad for the England team. Another one joining the fray. Dom in with a chance. Dom's part of the sweepstake. I've been thoroughly impressed this evening with this aeroplane. I don't know about you, but this airplane has behaved brilliantly now that I know how to use it. And where I went wrong. Let's have a look at the METAR. Let's have a good observation. Let's change it. Okay, looking a bit better. Looking a bit better, which is good. Bit better, but we've got an awesome sunset. I'm quite looking forward to doing the watch-alongs. Obviously, not going to be every game, like I said, but it'll be whatever we can get, whatever we can get to watch. So, flight sim streams might be on hold a little bit because I want to test the waters with the I want to test the waters with the watch-alongs. I've got an idea for how to do it and how I want it to look. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to begin our slow descent down to about 3,000 feet here. And it's going to be painfully slow. Here we go. No, nothing comes up there, so that's fine. Right, here we go. Painfully slow. And as it turns to night time, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Really, really impressed with this aeroplane. Let me know your thoughts on the iniBuilds A320NEO now that we're doing it again. So just a quick update on the sweepstake. If one more person joins, each competitor has 2 teams each, exactly 2 teams, and there will be none left over. So we've got 1 space left, really. If you want to take the last spot, £2 gets you in the sweepstake. Sarah says, can I join twice? No, because then everyone would just join then, twice. You numpty. Sarah's rebuilding the Roman Empire for the Euros. I'm quite excited for this, actually. It'll be the first time that our channel covers like the Euros and stuff. Not religiously, because we're not a complete footballing channel, but we have people that are watching that are, you know, football fans, and I think this could go down well. I wouldn't do it for the Premier League or anything else like that. Just do it for like the, you know, tournaments and stuff like that. Sarah says, "Who is the best team?" You're probably looking at like, I think okay. So let me have a look at the favourites. Are like England, France, Germany, Spain. One of those four. Four. If I say France or Germany, are probably going to be your best shouts. Yeah, I know. They always say that England are favourites. I don't know why. I'd have a look and see where Ireland are in the favourites list, but unfortunately, they did not make it. Sarah better get the winning team. It's all down to chance. It's all down to the spinning wheel. All 24 teams will be loaded up tomorrow. And it's all down to chance. Ireland are not good at football. Gaelic football, maybe. Should probably accelerate our descent here. Don't count out the Dutch or Croatia. They're my bet for dark horses. The Dutch have got a good opportunity as well. They've got a very good squad together there. Croatia as well. Croatia always throwing up surprises. There's some good teams. Good teams at the Euro this time round. You need to do Aer Lingus rugby livery, says Sarah. I will when it comes up. I do have it. Sure, I've got it. I've got one of the rugby liveries. I'm just making sure that... Oh. Nobody's done the new one yet. I thought the new one was that. Okay, whoops, my bad. Tom may need you at some point for testing and lots of hair pulling these bastard sims, says Wayne. What's the flight anyway? What, for tomorrow? Tomorrow is this. Where are we at? Here we go. Nope. Not that one. This one. Southend to Alicante. EasyJet 320neo once again. In the Europe car livery. just about... I can just about make it out. I think Madeira is like here. Just make that out. Which means if we look this way... Yeah. So that is Porto Santo below us. That's Porto Santo. And Madeira, I can't see it from here. It's like, I can just about make it out, it's here. Madeira is here. So it is almost time. State of that, says Sarah. I'm assuming you mean the livery of the EasyJet. I thought it was. Because it's not Ryanair, that's why. Okay. Apparently, might be buffering. Someone want to just confirm this? Apparently YouTube now decided that it's not going to stream smoothly. Even though it has no reason not to. It's been absolutely fine all evening. Excellent job. Rob Brown, you're in. 12 in the sweepstake. No teams are going free this time. 2 teams each now. Landing lights can go on. Let's get the music on pause because it is almost time to land. Looks okay to me on the feedback. But yes, anyway, let's crack on here. There's our runway. So time to get ourselves sorted and ready. I'm going to go into full screen. There's our runway. What do we think? Landing rating, please. Got a feeling we may have screwed this up. Sarah 195, because it's Madeira, says Will 187. I think we're coming in way too quick here. We're going to have to deploy those speed brakes. I've not been paying attention, that's why. Let's get them out to 100%. Get this aircraft really slowed down now. I think we may need to circle here. I think we might need to circle. I think we will. We're coming in a bit hot. So a quick circle. Was coming in a little bit too hot there. I wasn't paying attention properly. Beautiful, look at that. It's quite impressive. Lee 190, Gale 170, Wayne 180, Carl 143, Rob 225. Firing Travels, evening to you, hope you're doing well. We are about to begin our approach into Madeira's runway 23. We were coming in a little bit hot.
2,500.
So here we go. The aircraft now got the autopilot back on again. The aircraft should begin to line up. Hoping for a bit of butter here this evening. There you go, there's the airport. We are going to manually handle this now. Right, gear can come down. And here we go. Enjoy, make sure the replay is on. Which it is. Here we go. Auto brake to medium, because we are going downhill. And let's see what we can do. We'll obviously take the time back on the landing when we're doing the replay. Here we go. So yeah, a 05 landing would not have been possible. We got a hell of a headwind hitting us. Here we go. Not a huge fan of the fact it's stuttering.
1000.
Here we go. There's a crosswind now that's hitting us. Yeah, we're not lined up here. Way too high. See if we can salvage it.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
No, fuck off. Just when I talked it up as well, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Just when I was talking it up as well. Fuck off. Not happy with it. Fucking hell. Anyway, welcome to Madeira. Oh, that's generally pissed me off, that has. Talked it up saying we could fucking land it and butter it and everything else. Could not do it here. Let's blame the wind. Why not? Not that I feel that's a suitable solution. Yeah, not happy with that at all. Never mind. There we go. We'll deal with it there. Parking brake on. Right, so let's end the flight. Let's review it, and then it's about to do the replay. John Brown, good to see you. Says G rating is more important than FPM. Anything around 1.3 or lower is good. Well, according to Volanta, we got this. Let me show you. Apparently we got 255 for our landing and a minus 0.95 Gs on the landing as well. I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest, but we will see on the replay. Right. Only one thing left to do. So entries now for the Euros sweepstake are done. The draw for that will be tomorrow. Quick turn down of the music just while we go over a few things here. Quick reminder tomorrow. It's not that one at all, is it? This one. Quick reminder. Here's what we're doing. Southend to Alicante. Back on the 320neo. We're going to try and rectify our poor landing today. By hopefully, fingers crossed, getting a good one tomorrow. Landing into Alicante on EasyJet's Europe car livery. All that is left to do. There's a new outro song, so feel free to stick around and listen to that. All that's left to do is get the time back. And begin the replay. Boys and girls, you've been fantastic this evening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those who have donated and contributed with likes. I will see you tomorrow at 7:15 PM for the draw for the European Championship sweepstake, and of course Southend to Alicante. Look after yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night. Have a wonderful Friday. Stay safe, safe flying, and from us at the Departure Lounge, good night. And bye-bye for now.
Yeah.